The dose makes the poison. This is a quote by a 16th century French alchemist named Paracelsus. And no, this isn't a history lesson. I'm talking about GLP shit. So often here on the old internets, I will see people say, I got X side effects from insert X thing. And 99.9% of the time, that thing is because they are taking too much of that particular product, or they titrate it up too quickly, or they do not have solid guidance on that particular thing. So all of these nightmare stories you hear and see are people who've been overprescribed something by their doctor most of the time. And because not only does the doctor not know the correct questions to answer, they're not looking for specific feedback, and the individual isn't educated on this either, or doesn't even know anything about their own body. And so these side effects instantly get blamed on these particular compounds. This is where the dose makes the poison comes into play. It is not just the compound did a specific thing, it is the amount of that compound did a specific thing. For example, if you take 1 aspirin, it'll help get rid of your headache. If you take 10, you'll fucking die. And when the FDA approves retatrutide, it's most likely going to be 2 something milligrams, so they can put it in a pen and fucking charge you guys way too much for it. But that 2 milligram dose is 4 times the amount that I would advise anyone starting on. And why is that? Because some of us are going to be hyper responders. And if you are a hyper responder, the dose is going to make the poison for you much more quickly. Think about it like the sun. If you're pasty fucking white, how long can you stay out in the sun before you get sunburned? Probably not very long. But if you're a black individual, or you have lots of melanin, or you have a Hispanic set of genetics like myself, I can stay out in the sun all day and I don't get sunburned. I just get super tanned. And I just bit my cheek on that last sentence, and that's why it sounded like I had a little lisp. I don't know how that happened, but that shit hurt. But remember, the dose makes the poison, especially on the GLP side of the house. These things are very side effect free and very, very safe, even in huge doses, so long as you are someone that responds well to these larger doses. Each one of us is going to respond to different doses differently. Remember that. So if your doctor's not asking good questions, or the individual providing you these substances is not asking you good questions, or you're not working with someone who can ask you these questions, get that help and or educate yourself. Love y'all.